I'm all the way up, sitting first class. Pedal to the metal, tank full of gas. Can't slow down, I'm moving too fast. Headed back to the county, riding full blast. I'm all the way up, sitting first class. Pedal to the metal, gas on smash. I can't slow down, I'm moving too fast. Headed back to the county, we gotta roll on. Yeah, I'm rolling up with the big.
Here we go, getting ready for another trip. Tomorrow morning, Charles and I leave for 4 days. But here we go, another adventure. Well, here we are, off of my birthday adventure. It's August 5th. Today I turned 50 years old. I gave you a little shot of the weather. It's raining here, my windshield wipers on. I'm leaving the coast with full faith that only 45 minutes away it'll be sunny and warm. Full faith, right? Okay, so anyway, this is the long-awaited trip, the August birthday trip, the one that I filmed a little scouting video on, and you guys check some stuff out. Well, because of the heat wave throughout the United States, I'm not going to be able to do that lower section, just pulling that wind right off the ocean. So consequently, it's raining where I'm at right now. And the area down in the Umpqua River has been sustained 15 to 20 mile winds with occasional gusts of up to 50 mile an hour here and there in the past 2 weeks. Next week is going to be another hot week, or this week rather, it's going to be another hot week. So those winds are going to continue. So instead I'm going farther upriver where the river is kind of protected from the canyon. This way the wind doesn't affect me as much. But that lower section, there's just no way you're going to paddle into that. You'll actually be blown upstream. So luckily Charles was able to take some time off, and he's along with me. 4 days on the river, 3 nights, and we'll be enjoying ourselves out here on the mighty Umpqua. Thank you, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so we're dropping off Charles's Jeep here at Sawyer Rapids campground. Out there is Sawyer Rapids. And currently right now, no rain, but we have thunder and lightning. Just some jacked up looking sky. But yeah, going that way though, it's not as bad. Well, we've arrived here at the takeout, and we got thunder and lightning. So we decided to kind of wait it out a little bit and see if the thunder and lightning go by. According to the local weather, it's going to clear up about 1 o'clock, and that's about an hour from now. So with any luck, we'll have a little bit better skies and be able to head on. I can kind of see in the distance there is some patches of blue out there, but not many. So we're gonna go check out the water and see what we can find down there. Yeah. So Charles and I are making final preparations here. The weather has finally broke. You can see we got some blue sky patches up ahead. Hopefully that'll be the indicator of the whole rest of the weekend. But we're ready to go and ready to shove off. See if these things float with all this stuff in them.
Did your feet reach that fucking piece of wood there?
Just barely.
I know it can't.
Might want to, if we can't see the water, we're gonna want to portage around this first one anyway. Or not portage around it, but scout it, you know. But it sounds like it's pretty good. First bit of whitewater. Go right, to the right a little bit. There you go, straighten her out. More rocks. Woo! That was close. Okay, stay right. Nice. A hawk. See that hawk? Right on. So that's a good thing about a 17-footer. See, that's how you should be scouting rapids ahead of you.
I didn't think about doing this before.
Yeah, you stand up, take a look at it.
Well, I did it because I was trying to bail out water in my canoe. And I needed a heavy point in the middle so the water wasn't have to get to it.
Yeah, see, you ain't standing up in mine. Not at all. Deer. Hello, Mr. Deer. Mrs. Deer.
Hi.
Is that another one up ahead? Sure is.
Yeah.
Things are definitely out of order. Here we are, August 5th, and the trees are already starting to change into fall colors. What is going on? Why is that? Big old vulture right there. Oh, it's a duck, yeah. I see him now. Little ducks. Oh, yeah, I got a fish right here jumping. Bye-bye. Guys, take it easy. You guys I think they're domesticated ducks. As soon as I started talking, they turned around. Yeah? Are you guys friendly? Hmm? You are pretty, that's for sure. Very pretty. I'll let you two lovebirds alone. A bald eagle! Oh, he's landing.
Well, I'm really sorry I didn't get better footage of this, but what we're seeing here is
an osprey eagle running off a bald eagle. The only thing I can think of is the bald eagle got too close to the osprey's nest. They are very protective, and it literally is attacking and running off a bald eagle.
Stand up going through this next section, see what it's like. It's not that...
Stood up the last...
Yeah?
All of the last, like, 2 or 3.
Oh, you gotta go ahead of me then so I can see this.
This one's rougher than the last 3, though. I've been picking and choosing, you know? It's hard to turn when you're standing because you're so far forward.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's technical at all, I gotta sit down. I don't know,
Almost need a nice long stand-up paddleboard paddle. That looked really stable. As long as you don't hit a rock, right? Oh, it's gonna be rough. We should have been on that side. It's too late now. Go that way. Whoa.
Yep, that just happened. Hear that moan? That's my legs bashing against a rock underwater. Yeah, so let's talk about safety here. So I'm the lead boat, so there's nobody in front of me to help. So I decided to flip my boat over, and then I get my legs up because they've been banging on all these rocks underneath and floating like I'm supposed to. But then I realized that, oh man, my paddle, it's doing better speed than I am. So I start swimming with my arms, and I'm just not quite catching up to it very quick, and I need to get it before the next rapid, of course. So I make the very poor decision to start swimming forward here. Why do you not want to swim forward? Well, because you can't really see the rocks that are in the river, the rocks that can take out your teeth, the rocks that can smash you in the face. Luckily, I have a helmet on, so I went for the risk, and I decided to keep swimming and go get my paddle. And then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, appears a rock. Just the right size to knock me right in the chest, off balance and everything. Well, now that I got the wind half knocked out of me from that big rock, I think I'll recover my boat. Now I've got that rope bag tied on the back so I can just grab a hold of it and pay out 50 feet of line and pull it to shore. But as I can touch bottom here, I decide just to grab onto the whole thing and just drag it over the shallows and deal with it. Just catch my breath, put my pride back on, and get ready to do this again.
Well, at least you made it.
The water's not at all cold. I am just breathing heavy from just the beating I just took. The bruising I got on my legs, I'll show you later on in the video, but I took a pretty good shot there when I first went in. I almost felt my leg lock up on a boulder, and I was able to pull it up real quick and just take the shot in the shin.
Gathered. I changed my GoPro battery.
All right, well, we're all put together back after that dump. Doesn't look like much, but
Came over that rock, hit the hole on the other side of it. Next thing you know, I was out of the boat.
You good?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna try to go back up to the left one. Can I make it?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, girl. Aren't you my boat? Aren't you my boat, girl? Aren't you my boat? I know we flipped over, girl. I'm sorry I let you float there for a while in the water, but you know, I had to get the paddle, otherwise we wouldn't get anywhere. Huh. Barely fit, maybe. Shit.
I don't think you would have fit through this way. My boat barely threaded any low. Shit's gonna get worse. Oh man. Oh man. I might be getting wet again. Ugh. Alright. Damn rocks, come on. Come on, girl. Off this rock. Yeah, those rocks too, girl. Come on. Come on, you want to go? I know you do. There you go. It's not looking good up ahead for me here. He's stuck over there, though. Oh, man. I'm so scared. Come on, Ross, let me go. Please let me take it easy. No, keep on there. Okay, I know.
Ah, no. Try me. Just clear the rock. Hey, I was about to say we chose the wrong channel, but did you see the wave on the other side of this rock?
Yeah, I told you the big ones were over
Oh yeah, it'd been a nice little haystacker. Huh. That'd have been way better coming down that. Last time we were here, same thing. Fire dropping water bucket. Doggone. Wonder here he's going. Bet you that storm that we had caused some lightning strikes. Well, it's 7 o'clock. We just got out to scout this spot over here. We think we're going to camp right there. And then we have this rapid right here to deal with. If we don't get it right at the beginning, it's going to be a bad deal. It's real narrow in here. Crazy rocks. Last year we ate it right here. It sunk. I've got to interject a little something here. This is where I just about died 2 years ago because I didn't put my life jacket on correctly. I didn't have it fastened when I came through this rapid, and our boat sunk into that gigantic wave, and I ended up down on the bottom, bouncing off those rocks, and only God lifted me up out of that water. Sunk right here. We were able to get into this little opening here 2 years ago, not last year, and get everything unswamped, but I think that's where we're going to put our gear and probably just go down these things without our gear in the boat. We'll see. Pruny feet, pruny feet. All right, so here's home for the night. Didn't film setting it up because as you can see, it's getting dark. We got this little spot out here. We had to get our machetes out and kind of clear out some of these bushes along the side. But now we're looking pretty good here. Charles over there, I'm right here. You look at the setup inside. All this brush, this tree right here, all this stuff right here. This is all what we cleared out from over there. So we can have a nice place to camp.
Over there.
Even over there too.
On the ground.
Oh, there's more. What's for dinner tonight? Chicken teriyaki, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Chicken teriyaki. All right, so here we go. Some first taste of this Umpqua River water right here. It's not Essentia anymore. I filtered it with my Sawyer. And let's see here. Kind of has a dusty dirt aftertaste. Yeah, it's a great bouquet. Dusty dirt for water. I wonder if I can market that. Dusty dirt. Look at this little guy. Just hanging out here. Just jumped on my foot. Trip. He's just like a micronized. He just froze in the light. Time to start day 2. It's a nice night. The stars were out like crazy. We saw over a dozen shooting stars. It was amazing. Couldn't believe I've never seen that many shooting stars in my entire life that I saw last night. It was absolutely amazing. And they weren't coming together. It wasn't like a meteor shower. They were going all different directions, coming in from different ways, different trajectories. It was just incredible. It really was. And it was a great night. And we stayed up till like 1 o'clock in the morning just watching the stars and watching the shooting stars. It was pretty epic. Beautiful. This place is just so peaceful. Can't believe how peaceful it is. Just gonna sit here this morning a little bit and just take it all in.
So we've elected to go ahead and portage around this rapid. There's two big rocks. One's river right, one's river left. Not far enough apart for us to make the nice turn, especially right in the middle of it. There's this huge wave, so odds are we wouldn't make it through there. If it was wider near the bottom, you're talking about like a 6-foot hole, maybe down at the center. And I have an 11'9" canoe, and Charles has a 17-foot canoe. So if either one of those boats were to go into that sideways, it'd be it. And it's about a 15-mile swim to the next road. So we're not going to take the chance. We're not going to go ahead and run this rapid. We're going to portage around it. It's a real simple portage. Most of our gear is already close to it. I'll show you it here as we go. So here's the rapid right here. Here's where we put in. There's our boats. And if you look right over there where my gear is, right next to it there's a backwater. And that backwater just runs all along right there past this rapid. And that's what we're going to do. And here I am demonstrating why I bought an Old Town canoe, my second Old Town canoe, by the way. This triple hull design is tough as nails. You can drag it across the rocks. It doesn't care. Fully loaded. Who cares? The scratches that are on the bottom are very minor. They're just superficial. If they get really bad, you just take a little sandpaper, clean them up, and re-wax it. You're good to go. First rapid of the day. Went around that thing. This is just the tail end of the rapid that we portaged. You can feel the power coming off this thing here. For those of you who don't know, this is called lining. It's way easier than carrying your boat around something and taking all your stuff out and going through all that hassle. You just kind of let your boat float on down and guide it with a rope. You can pretty much get it around most of the rapids that you can walk over. Most of them. You still got to be careful though. It's a good chance your boat can get sucked up by that thing and still get swallowed by the rapid. Why we went around this one. Somebody else didn't. And that's what's left of their kayak right there. Well, I have to apologize for the camera angle here. I had just dumped again the rapid right before this one. Yep, fell right in, exit stage right, into the water, hit my head on a rock. Thank God I had my helmet on, so no harm, but my camera was a little crooked, so here we are, doing it again. Yeah, so I'm swimming again, but this time I think I'll do things a little more textbook since Charles is in front of me. And I got out pretty clean. I was able to flip my boat right back upright. So I decided just to lay back here and use my whistle, get Charles's attention. This way he knows that I'm out of the boat, and get his attention, let him know that I need him to get my boat for me. And that's what I do.
Get the boat! Get the boat! I thought about going in there. Shit, I should have took
So
the
it took
cushion out
me
from under my
3
butt.
swims
Right
to
now.
figure out that I needed to take the 4-inch cushion out from underneath my butt for my seat, because that's not how my boat's designed to run. That's just how my lazy butt likes to sit. But it doesn't work well in the rapids. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but that's not just the water. I'm actually getting sick. Started getting sick the night before and just started getting this horrible sinus thing going. Man, it was just blowing through my body. It was hard to breathe. Not COVID, but yet still very hard to breathe, and I just fought my way through it. And you'll see what happens with that as the video progresses.
don't know if it's making it easier for you, but it sure is making it easier for me. I barely have to pedal to keep up with you. I like this dragging concept. Thank you, NASCAR. I hate it when he says that. All right. Full send. Let's see if I can get any more bruises. You see that one right there? Mm-hmm. Full send. Remember, stop immediately afterwards. Pick up all my gear. Nice. I went around it, man.
Well, 2 years ago, this section of the river ate us alive. Charles and I were tandem in the 16-footer that he's in right now. And we renamed our canoe a submarine. And we basically were just underwater most of the time through this section of canyon. The water was also a lot lower. It was a lot rougher, a lot more rocks. We were a lot heavier boat. So there was just no way we were making it through it. It was really nice to run so nice and clean through it this year. And have two boats to do it. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this section of water. There it is. That's the site of the infamous dry out camp. 2 years ago, this weekend on my birthday, Charles and I attempted this trip, and we ended up washed up on that stony ass beach right there, just as the sun was going down. Whole nother video on that, but it turned out though it was pretty spectacular, because in the morning there were otters that were just playing over here. It was such a treat. And they must have heard me, because they just showed up like if it was their cue. Man, I doubt that they're the same otters, because those babies look a lot younger than 2 years old. But maybe this is the parents. Who knows? But this is definitely the otter spot. Well, folks, that's the end of part 1. Part 2 will be released next week. Hope you guys tune in for that. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and take care.